filming in Lily's room again today. A few of you noticed in my past videos that I've been filming in Lily's room and I haven't actually addressed why. So there's a couple of reasons. One reason is because I've smashed both of my studio lights and I need natural lighting, and Lily has a big window in her room which I'm using today. And the other reason is just because it's nice to have a space that's different to my bedroom to film in. I think it's good to change up your location when you're working every once in a while. I don't know, I just like being in Lily's room. It's a different space, and also I'm more inclined to tidy up, so I probably will film in her bedroom for the next couple of videos. Plus I really like the background, and she might film in my bedroom as well. I said she could, so let me know if you like me changing up the background every once in a while. I personally find the video a bit more interesting to watch when it's in a different location. But anyway, today's video is going to be a back to school video. I was going to do a back to school makeup look and come up with like a mini tutorial to show you guys, and then I was thinking to myself, what makeup did I wear to school? And then I realised that my makeup changed all throughout school. In like year 7 and 8 I had a much lighter makeup look, and then it kind of built up over the years. So I thought today it'd be really cool to do a video which shows like my makeup evolution, if you know what I mean. So I show all the different makeup looks that I did throughout my time at school. So I didn't start wearing makeup until high school, and high school in Australia starts in year 7 and 8. So I was around 13 years old when I started wearing a little bit of makeup, and then by the end when I left school I was 17 and I was wearing a whole lot more makeup. So hopefully you guys find this video interesting and helpful. I think it's a good idea because I have a really broad age group that watches my videos. So I guess I'm doing a makeup tutorial that will suit each of your age groups. Sorry for the really rambly intro, but I really hope you guys like this video. If you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let's get into it. So for year 7 and 8 I went to an all-girls school, and we weren't allowed to wear makeup, but a lot of us got away with it because we did a really natural look, and I wore quite minimal makeup, but I did use a few products. For example, I used clear mascara. I remember going to buy my first tube of clear mascara with my friends, and I remember thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I'm so rebellious, I'm gonna get caught out, but obviously it's clear, nobody's gonna notice. But that was the first kind of makeup item that I ever bought, and I feel like it really helped lift my lashes and just make them look more defined. And something that I did with my eyelashes as well was curl them and then put the clear mascara on, which really helped hold the curl. Obviously, since I was only 13, a lot of my friends didn't wear makeup at this point, but I've always been really interested in it and wanted to play around with it. So that's why I got into it quite young. But other than the clear mascara, the only other product that I wore was lip balm. And I remember the two lip balms that were really on trend at the time were Paw Cream. Everybody wanted Paw Cream. I remember we'd ask around at school to all of our friends, hey, do you have Paw? Because it was just such a hydrating lip balm. It still is really great, everybody loves Paw, but it just made your lips look really glossy, kind of like you're wearing lip gloss, but you're just really wearing like a lip ointment. Another lip balm that I remember everyone used to love were the Nivea Lip Butters, I think that's what they were called, and they had like scents like caramel. Actually, I don't remember any of the other scents. I remember they've got like a plain scent, but everybody loved them because they smell amazing, and I think they're still quite popular as well. But they were the two lip balms that I'd use at school. I think towards the end of year 8 was when my skin started to get hormonal and I used to get a few breakouts. So I went out and bought my first concealer, and I remember that I was like, ooh, I really need a good quality concealer because I'd been watching YouTube videos. So I went to MAC at my local shopping centre, had no clue what I was doing. And so the first concealer that I bought was the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I loved it. I haven't repurchased it in a while actually, so I should definitely do that. But it was so nice, and that was my first high-end product, and I don't think I bought any other high-end products for maybe like a couple of years or something, because I was just like, this is the best thing. So that's pretty much all I wore to school in the first 2 years of high school, but I do remember on the weekend I would sometimes put black eyeliner in my tight line, which is just the waterline at the top, and I wouldn't wear mascara at all. And I remember thinking, wow, this really defines my eyes and makes them look so much more bold. Since I wear mascara now, I don't do that anymore, but it was actually a really good trick back then. I also remember the first mascara I bought was by CoverGirl. I don't remember the name of it, but it was for blue eyes. And for me, I didn't understand what that meant. I was just like, oh, I have blue eyes, that will really help them stand out. I didn't really understand that it was actually a black blue mascara though. And then when I was wearing it, a lot of my friends were like, Ella, your eyelashes are blue. And I'm like, no, they're not. It's just the reflection or something, like they're not blue. Anyway, it was a black and blue mascara, but it was quite cool actually. I'm pretty sure I started wearing that towards the end of year 8, just on the tips of my lashes, and it must have been quite natural because I got away with it at an all-girls school where we weren't supposed to wear makeup. Moving on to year 9 and 10, I moved to a co-ed school, so that means like boys and girls, and I just wanted a fresh start. I felt like year 9 was like a much older year, and I remember going to school and starting to wear a bit more makeup. So I purchased a BB cream, and I still use this BB cream to the day. Not the same bottle, I got a new bottle, but it's the Garnier Oily Skin BB cream, and I love it so much. I don't really like the other Garnier BB creams because I find they've got a lot of oil in them and they just don't sit well on my skin, but this one works so well. Even if you don't have oily skin, you have like normal to dry skin, it works so well. I loved it because it was really light coverage on my face and so easy to apply, and it was just so fresh. And at that point my skin was starting to get much worse, so I started to wear powder to stop myself from getting really oily during the day. I remember in summer it would be such a pain because you'd get so oily halfway through the day. And I also started bringing blotting papers to school, which were by Simple, I believe. They just absorbed all the oil on my face. I'd just go into the bathroom at lunch and just dab my face, and they worked really well. I remember a lip balm that I used to use every single day in year 8 and 9 was the Nivea Strawberry Lip Balm, and it made your lips tint a little bit red and look really shiny. And I thought it was a really natural look, but a few people were like, are you wearing lipstick? And I'm like, no, it's just lip balm. But it was so good. I actually want to get another one of them because it was such a nice everyday lip balm, but it also gave your lips a really nice flush of colour. And since I'm quite fair, I think it's nice to have like a little bit of a pop of colour on your lips. I think I used to also wear bronzer to school occasionally, and I believe the one that I wore was by Rimmel. I don't actually remember what it was called. I also used mascara on most days in year 9 and 10. I don't remember a particular mascara that I'd always use. I think I changed it up quite a lot, and I'm pretty sure Maybelline mascaras were really the trend then, so I tried out quite a few of theirs. And the last thing that I did to complete my look was use hairspray to set my eyebrows in place. I didn't like doing much with my eyebrows at this point, so something I did to stop them from going everywhere, because I have quite long eyebrow hairs, was just put some hairspray on my finger and set them in place, and it really worked quite well. So that was all the makeup that I wore for year 9 and 10. In year 11 and 12 was when I really got into makeup. I started my own YouTube channel then and was watching heaps of other tutorials, so I was experimenting with makeup a whole lot more, and I really like to change up my look. So I guess you could say that I was wearing a bit more of a full coverage look. I also got a part-time job at Priceline, which is a pharmacy in Australia, and I sometimes worked in the cosmetics section, so of course I was looking through all the makeup and wanted to buy quite a few of the things. So I bought bits and bobs from there, and I also started to buy more high-end makeup since I did have a part-time job, so I could afford it a bit more. So I don't actually remember the exact products that I wore in year 11 and 12, even though they were the closest years to now, which is kind of funny, but that's because I changed up my products all the time. I would wear a similar makeup look to what I'm wearing now for year 11 and 12, although I change it up every single day. Sometimes I'd add some eyeshadow just to be, I don't know, a bit different. And obviously I got into things like blush and highlighters and lipstick, although I'd never wear anything really bold to school. And obviously since I had a school uniform, we weren't allowed to wear our own clothes. It was kind of nice to change up our look with makeup since we couldn't really change up too much other than our hair and makeup. But that is going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun just reminiscing on all my makeup stages. I would love to know what makeup you guys wear to school, or what you wore, or if you had any embarrassing makeup moments in the past, because I think it's really cool just to remember how we used to do our makeup and how it's evolved. But if you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!